Jeremy, one of my watchers. Sorry, Jeremy. Hang on. Mitch Ness.
He means needs.
I think Jeremy's been drinking. I think that's the issue. Jeremy.
So you don't transcode, and it's very disappointing.
No, Jeremy's one of my dudes.
Translate.
Shout out to you, Jeremy. All right, this one's from Rangy Thomas 29. Who will have the better record in 2019, Raiders or the Bills? So
you're required by law to say the Raiders.
I would probably still say the Raiders.
In the interest of feeding the YouTube commenters, how about the Bills?
I mean, the Raiders do have a really hard schedule. All right, R for Raiders, B for Bills. Who's going to have a better record in 2019? We want to hear from everybody here.
It might be the Bills because they play in the AFC East, honestly.
Chris Rodriguez says the Raiders, so one person's got it right so far.
Well, there's currently a Raiders-Niners feud, so we should do that one.
Well, Damien just got that one in there.
Raiders I don't know what happened today to you guys, but you've gone full-on Bay Area brawl, and I love it.
Well, there's a lot of B's in the comments section. Steve Hughes throwing in an R there. Hey, you guys want questions brought up here? We got you. Better record, the Bills or the Oakland Raiders? We want you guys to comment. So type B for Bills or R for Raiders. Better record in 2019. Let's go to Kit Kat Kid. Man, do Jags have a decent chance to go worst to first, or is the AFC South too good? I mean, they went first to worst last year, so why not?
I don't know if it's like super high chance, but they definitely can. Now, all it takes is like an injury to any of the top quarterbacks in the AFC South, and boom, all of a sudden the Jags are right back in the mix. Now, I think Houston and Indianapolis are much better than Jacksonville, but it's the NFL. Crazy shit happens. So I think there's definitely a chance for the Jags to get back on track, especially if Nick Foles plays well. That's going to be the biggest key for them.
So earlier in the comments section, I saw from Eric Gator that he's a first-time watcher and subscriber. Eric, much appreciated. If you don't watch us a lot, if you super chat, it's an easy way to get on the show, just like Jordan Thomas did. Big baller alert, Jordan Thomas. Hashtag NFL. Any news on Marshawn Lynch? Will Raiders waste Antonio Brown's talent? Tom, one free agent pickup for Dallas. Getting your money's worth.
Smart.
Any news on Marshawn Lynch? From what I've heard so far, no, not really. He wants to come back, I believe, but the Raiders haven't really made any inclinations that they want to bring back a running back who's 33 years old and coming off of an injury. Will the Raiders waste Antonio Brown's talent? In terms of what he's been, I mean, it's 6 straight years of over 1,000 yards. I think he gets over 1,000 yards. If you want to know my exact production or what I think AB is going to have in 2019, hit me up on IG at Mitchel Renz 365. Tom, free agent pickup for Dallas?
2 backs to look out for. Even if they draft someone like in round 4, they could add more help there. Maybe after we get past the point where it impacts future comp picks. Chris Ivory of the Corey Grant of the Jags, and then Buck Allen of the Ravens. Both kind of fit more of a special teams scat back type of role as a number 3.
All right, Jordan, got your money's worth. Good job. And if you guys want to super chat, it's a little dollar symbol right next to the face. Ooh, if there's something that I like more than money, I probably won't go that far. It's bacon. So Big Daddy Bacon, shout out to you. Who do you think going to have the best overall career in this draft class? That's a tough question.
I'm going to go with my number 1 guy, Quinnen Williams. I think he's a fantastic player, and if you had told me I was going to say that a year ago, I would have been like, wait, who's Quinnen? He barely played for Alabama, and then he absolutely balled out this year.
Oh,
so
man.
I'm going to go with him.
Speaking of balling out, this is going to be a question that's going to make our commenters go absolutely nuts. Damian Flores.
I was waiting for this one.
Great question. Since y'all are, we might as well have just changed this show to Raiders vs. 49ers. Like, it's been insane in the comments section.
I love it. Never changed,
So
guys.
Better record, Raiders or Niners. So we should type R for Raiders or type, I guess, the number 9 for Niners.
There you go. Good save. Good save.
I guess we'll go with that. We'll see what we got. Zach is already jumping on it. Niners. Somebody says LOL. And then we got a Raiders.
I don't know what got into you guys today, but it's been pretty funny.
I'm not sure what's gotten into you either, but I love the apps. I love the rivalry. I will say this. The Raiders right now are definitely getting beat by the Niners in this poll. It's not looking so good here. I would say 70%.
Someone said Cowboys. Jordan Thomas said Cowboys.
Raiders boy. All right, make sure you guys subscribe to the Raiders Report, youtube.com/Raiders Report. And we're also putting out a whole bunch of information on the 49ers. Heck, on my Twitter, at Mitchel Renz 365, I put out the 49ers schedule, and I predict how many games they're going to win. Jeff Rogers, one of my loyal watchers, who in this draft would you say is a future Hall of Famer?
Very tough to actually see Hall of Famers like projected. That's almost unfair to the player. But I'll go with Quinnen again here as the most likely of those options there.
All right, Jacob, what's up, my man? Don't care. I'm a Ravens fan. I don't know what you're not caring about.
Yeah.
But how many wins do you think the Ravens will have? How about that? Super chat time. Let's get it. Damian Flores. So Tom ignored my super chat once because I said if the Raiders don't take Murray at 4, he has to do 84 burpees.
Oh, okay. I think I just missed that one. So
I'll say this.
My bad, Damian.
I don't even know if I could do 84 burpees.
Can I do it over a couple days?
84 burpees in 6 minutes. If you guys like to do burpees.
Oh, so it's basically do burpees until I can't get up anymore.
Precisely.
Kind of like how if I ever did the beer challenge, it'd be drink until I puked, pretty much.
Or if you're a fan of Spartan Race, if you fail a course, you got to do burpees. So maybe Spartan should do something like that. Justin,
I don't remember agreeing to that burpees thing though, so we'll see.
Well, or maybe you could just burp 84 times.
You're funny though.
Sam Darnold, most improved player, NFL map and leads team to 12-4 record. I'm gonna say no because you can't even think of the team he plays for.
What does NFL map mean? Is he like the NFL's version of Dora the Explorer? Like, what's going on here?
I don't even know if Sam Darnold was alive.
Did you mean NFL MIP as in most improved player? MIP?
Maybe.
Qualify for me, Justin. Let me know.
All right, Jacob, what's up, my man? What do you think of the Raiders drafting Zach Allen at 35? Mitch! He's J.J. Watt with his size and speed. All right, Zach Allen, is he J.J. Watt?
No. That's an unfair comp. Now, he's like a poor man's J.J. Watt. They're built relatively similarly, but J.J. Watt is a better athlete. He tested way better than Zach Allen did. Now, one point that Zach Allen reminds me of J.J. Watt a lot is his unique ability to deflect balls at the line of scrimmage. He's one of the best in this year's draft class. So from that perspective, there is some J.J. Watt light in him, but it's very light. That's why he's going to be on the board at 35 and not going top 10.
Would you, if you were the Raiders, instruct the Raiders take Zach Allen at 35? Too early?
I would like to know who else is on the board, but this could be a scenario where maybe they don't get an edge in round 1. And if I would prefer Zach Allen to like A.J. Collier, for example. Allen's going to have about a round 2 grade for me, so it makes some sense. And there's a chance he might get the highest edge on the board for me at that point. So I wouldn't hate it. It just kind of depends on how else the board falls.
All right, let's go to Facebook. I'm hearing rumors on Oakland drafting Ed Oliver at number 4. Chris, I don't know if you subscribe. Make sure you do. YouTube.com/Raiders Report. Here's the thing. Rumors around Oliver at 4. I would actually be pretty surprised if the Raiders took Ed Oliver at 4. I'd give it one Chucky Ed.
I think the scenario is that Quinnen goes 3 and they really don't love Josh Allen. But in that case, I think they prefer Devin White. And the biggest issue is not the talent of Ed Oliver, is that
it's a fit.
On rundowns, I don't know if I love Ed Oliver and and Mo Hurst together. I think that there's a little bit too much lightness on that field, and I don't think either's a great edge. Now, talent-wise, I have Ed Oliver like 4 on my board, so it makes sense. But I think that the Raiders would prefer Devin White if it came down to Devin White and, let's say, Ed Oliver and Josh Allen. But that rumor is out there right now.
I agree. Also, pro tip for this Raiders and 49ers beef, if you swear, YouTube blocks your comments.
Bob.
So be nice to each other and still fight. Skylar Bertram, who on the trade block ATM is most likely to be traded before the season?
Do you know what ATM means?
At the moment.
Okay, just cough. I need to check with you sometimes, man.
I'm always at the ATM. Who on the trade block ATM is most likely to be traded before the season starts?
Well, Frank Clark is the biggest name, but I think Duke Johnson is the guy to watch there. And then I think the most obvious one, maybe, Darren Lee.
Darren Lee?
He will not be on the Jets for week 1 of the NFL season.
Would you put money on it?
Yes, I would.
At the ATM?
Sure. Until you don't put money at the ATM, you put it in or take it out, but sure.
No, I meant at the moment.
Yeah, okay, that works too.
Sounds good. All right, Matt S., what you got for me, homeboy? Hashtag NFL early season award predictions. Map. No, I'm kidding. MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Comeback Player, and Coach. Get your money's worth.
Oh, God. All right. MVP, Mahomes. No, we've never happened. Drew Brees finally wins one.
Oh, I like it.
Zeke's Offensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack's Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive MVP and MVP never win the same thing, Brett. Don't give me that look. I don't know about Comeback Player and Coach is Bill Belichick. I don't know.
Sounds good.
I got to think about that.
If you want a better answer, DM us on IG and Twitter at those handles below.
Terrible answers.
Let's go to Super Chat. Jordan Thomas, who's better? Ooh. Dak, Goff, Wentz, or Trubisky? I guess it should be who's best.
If he's healthy, it's Carson Wentz.
Okay.
But I think that's a fairly large if at this point, given what we've seen the past couple years.
If you had to rank those 4 quarterbacks, rank them, and then I'll give you mine.
Okay, we're going to have different answers, I think, here. I think Wentz is the top, assuming everyone's healthy. Well, I'll add that cloth around there. Wentz, then it's Dak for me, then it's Goff, then it's Trubisky, but they're all kind of in that pretty similar tier around that 13, 14, 15 to 18 range.
I'll go Wentz, Goff, Dak, and Mitchell Trubisky. Kit Kat Kid, is Nick Mullens still noteworthy, and is he worth a trade for a team like the Dolphins?
In a bubble, yes, but if you're the Dolphins, why are you giving up a mid-round pick for Nick Mullens? I don't think he's a franchise guy. I think he's a really good backup in maybe a lesser version of Jacoby Brissett. So I think at that point, does the value work out? If you're tanking, why are you giving up picks? That's the opposite of what you do when you're tanking. You acquire them.
Maybe they just give him Nick Mullens.
The Niners would never do that.
Kit Kat Kid, all I ask for you is 1, send me a Kit Kat at Mitchell Renz 365, and 2, please get a picture. Mark in your calendars, everyone, okay? See this date?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say date. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday, this week. Mark in your calendar, because Tom and I, we're going to be live for the entire NFL draft, okay? Starts Thursday. It's the first round. Tom, I know you're excited.
Oh, I can't wait. I love the NFL draft. We'll have some teams doing crazy stuff. That'll be fun there. And by the way, we'll also be live for Friday as well.
The entire thing.
Round 2 and round 2 and 3. Wow, terrible read so far. Round 2, round 3, there we go. And then day 3, all 7 rounds. We're not soft. We're not going to go away for round 6 and 7 like some others out there. And by the way, we're going to have every single pick discussed. None of that cut away for an hour for interviews and never come back. All 7 rounds here on Chat Sports, youtube.com/ChatSportsTV.